You are listening to GZR, Ground Zero Radio, the very best of Orange County's original music scene and beyond. Welcome to Ground Zero Radio. We are ready to put the spotlight on Ron Maxime. He's in the house tonight, and we're going to be hearing all about his original music and Writers Round of OC, which is part of a huge Songwriters network nationwide. Mike Caran, what's in the news?
Well, happy Sloppy Joe Day.
Oh,
I knew it.
I
knew it.
You know it's Sloppy Joe Day?
Yeah.
I didn't know that I got to go home and make sloppy joes now.
I wish you would.
Homemade,
Because
organic.
It's like you can't drive through anywhere to get a Sloppy Joe anymore.
No.
Come over to my house.
No one offers it?
And honk in the parking lot and you'll make
Michaela's house.
Michaela's
Okay.
Eatery. Awesome.
Yes, and it's all grass-fed beef, organic ingredients. Come on over.
I don't want that.
Yes, you
You don't
do.
want the healthier version?
Yes, you do.
It's good to try it.
No, I promise.
If he's
it's
doing a
so
sloppy Joe,
good.
he wants it processed, just
Yeah.
all the chemicals in there.
That's right.
Preservatives.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of bananas, today in music history, in 1965, on Music Street in Scranton, Pennsylvania, a tractor trailer carrying 15 tons of bananas loses control and crashes into cars, telephone
What?
poles, and houses on its way down the hill, injuring many people and killing the driver.
That's bananas.
Singer-songwriter Harry Chapin tells a story of the tragic event in his song 30,000 Pounds of Bananas.
I didn't know that.
That's so fun. How
look-
fun is that?
That's really cool.
Yeah, slippery. Okay, so notable birthdays today. We got that Maroon 5 guy, Adam Levine. Happy birthday, Adam.
Probably get a new
Why are
tattoo.
you growling?
And guitar.
Growling. My mom has a major crush on him.
Awesome.
Oh, I see that.
here's
I see that.
Here's
I
some
see
more
what you're doing.
crushes. Also today, happy birthday go out to guitarist Jerry Cantrell.
He's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And Vanessa Williams and
Oh, yeah.
Queen Latifah.
I'll
Happy
be
birthday,
darned.
Queen.
Boom.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, okay. So here's some events happening this week. Tuesday, we got some interesting stuff going on. We got Jack Soundstage at Campus Jack's in Newport Beach. We got Writers Round of OC at Gunwhale Ales in Costa Mesa.
All right.
Hosted by our guest, Ron Maxime. I'm sure he'll be telling us more about that. And here's a kind of secret show, a pop-up show that just came up today. It's happening tomorrow night. It's Green Day at the House of Blues Anaheim.
Really?
Tickets went on
Holy
sale
smokes.
at 1 o'clock
What?
today, so I don't know what's still available.
This
you
is the real.
imagine?
This is for real.
For real.
Yeah, I
not a tribute band.
No, this is real Green Day. They're getting ready for their new national tour, and they're just kind of shaking it out. So,
And then, you know
Oh.
what? They're some of them, I think, are local.
Yep.
well, then they can come
They
on
need
in.
to
They
be
can
on the
come in
show.
here.
If
Yeah,
they're
they can
hearing
come in and tell us
this.
about
You
it.
know,
All
okay.
right. We can have-
Making a note of that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Me
let's
too.
jump forward to Saturday. We got Eric Henderson and Malaga. They're having an album release concert at the Women's Club of Laguna Beach. Tickets available at erichendersonguitar.com. And also Saturday, we got a friend of the show, Heidi Merrill, is playing at the Boots in the Park concert series at Harry Bridges Park in Long Beach.
Oh, that's big.
Tickets available at bootsinthepark.com. Mm-hmm. And if you want to know where to hear live music, Local Live Music US is a comprehensive listing of local live music organized by day of the week and location. OC artists can also add their upcoming events to this page for free.
Good source.
And that's the news.
All right, Mr. Mike Caran. Can we mention something?
Depends on what you want to mention.
Well, it was Mike's birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday
Thank
to
you.
you.
Yes.
And it was also Triss's too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saturday was
Happy
Triss's.
birthday
that's
to
right.
both of you. Happy birthday to you.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Thank you.
Yeah, Adam Levine didn't get that.
No, right? But we did.
We're more special.
We are special.
You are special.
Sounds good to me.
No.
All righty.
How'd you know that's what
We
I
are
wanted?
live. We are very live.
Yes, we are. And we have Ron Maxime in the studio. Ron.
Hey, Ron, nice to see you.
How you doing?
Yes.
Thanks
Glad to
for
be
coming.
here. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ron is right here in Orange County, local singer-songwriter with original music. And I don't know how in the world we bumped into each other, but we did somehow.
I think we originally bumped into each other. We got to know each other through Greg, who started Writers Round over in LA. And I think he mentioned me about you, and I think we connected through him. And then we first met at the first Writers Round, I want to say.
Also, I think that you dropped into Campus Jack's to check out how Kayla Kramer was doing her songwriter night, just to kind of get an evaluation of what's happening in and around this area. And and then from there, you launched Writers Round, Orange County chapter.
Yes. Wow. It was, it's been a wild ride. It's been really cool to see. We got started over at Neat Coffee over in Costa Mesa off of Placentia. Allie, the owner over there, was just so gracious to allow us to start over there. She was fantastic to work with. And we were there up until, I want to say, September, October last year. And then they actually do a lot of really great stuff for the community over there. They had chess night there on Friday. They have story time there during the week for kids. And during the summers, they used to do Neat at Night, where they would project movies onto the blank wall that was right on their parking lot. And they would have over 100 people there coming out with their kids, and it was just a great community event. And so unfortunately, they didn't have the permits for that, and the city called them out. And Allie has been working hard with the city to try and get that back up and running for the summer. But after that, we moved over to Gunwhale Ales, and they were also just very gracious and taking us in and allowing us to set up there. We've been there since, I think, like I said, October last year. And it's been really cool to see the community grow this year. Ever since we kind of had a little bit of a taper off when we moved to the new location. It was going into fall, so we were outdoors and just the colder weather. But we ended up moving into their barrel room in the back. And since Christmas and in the New Year, it's been a really good turnout. It's really great energy. We've gotten to where we have a really good core group of people that we keep bringing back as well, and that mixed in with our new people. And it's been just really cool. It's been to see a very warm atmosphere and very welcoming community form.
Congratulations on 1 year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the focus on original music, no cover songs, just original music.
It's been great, being able to give a space for local Orange County songwriters to share the songs. We've even had some people come in from out of town. We've had people come in from Arizona, Texas, further up north. North California, but most of our people have been local, and it's been really cool just to get to know the really talented artists that we have around here. Tomorrow we have for our first anniversary show, we have some of our best acts coming through, with people like Lola Christine. I don't know if I think y'all have had her on before. Lola's fantastic. Yep. We're going to be having Broadway B, who is the host of Writers Round LA now that Greg has kind of moved on to overseeing Writers Round across America. We also have Maddie Vance coming up from, I believe, Oceanside or Carlsbad area. Tyler F. Simmons, and then also Justin Jenks. And Bianca Brandy. Bianca Brandy helps out with the music school down in Dana Point. And she's put on a couple of open mics at Stillwater, and as well as Landers down there in San Clemente.
No kidding.
And, Justin Jenks has a great band that plays locally around here, and all these are phenomenal artists and some of our best that we've had come through. But we've also had people like Nick Sabia playing for us. He's one of our favorites. So it's been really cool to see some of our local talent as well as our younger talent. We've had some fantastic high schoolers come through that are just, it blows me away how well developed they already are, and I'm excited to see where they go as their careers are getting started.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic to put all that opportunity for all these people. It's huge. And, the original music scene in Orange County has always been here. It just never gets a whole lot of focus. We wish it would. We wish it would draw crowds and crowds. But I think, pursuing like what you and others are doing in that, bring a lot of more observation to that. And hopefully we see these people out there.
Yeah. You can go to Writers Round OC on Instagram at Writers Round OC, and we always tag them, and you can always follow them on Instagram, and they'll have their shows announced, and they're playing all over Orange County. I know we've had Nick Sabia was over at House of Blues just a couple weeks, just within that past week or a couple weeks. So there's definitely, and like I said, Lola Christine's always down in South County playing somewhere, and so please come on out to Writers Round OC, because I work hard to make sure that I book really good acts for our featured rounds. We get to discover new artists in our open mic rounds, and it's also just a nice intimate space where you can actually say hi to the artists, get to know them, and to start getting into the Orange County music scene.
Yep, original music scene.
Yes.
Punctuation point.
I want to be a little bit more descriptive about a writer's round and what that means. I'm saying this for the general public who's maybe not familiar with what a writer's round is. It's a Nashville concept, typically 3 songwriters on the stage at the same time, taking turns. Now, each songwriter will just take a turn sharing their original story behind the song and then sharing the song. And oftentimes there are players that are familiar enough with each other or accomplished enough as musicians to where they will back each other, either guitar solos or vocal harmonies, etc. So that's what a songwriter round looks like.
Yeah, and that's normally how it goes for our feature rounds. And at the end of each feature round, we have a hat that audience members can write their name down and put their name in the hat, and we draw out of the hat to allow people from the audience to be able to share their songs to get 2 songs, and that's always awesome time because we've had some really great people put the name in the hat, and they're now people that we call to have them back for future rounds, and it's been really, and I think that's one of my favorite parts of the format is that we do that writers round as a brand or as an organization. To my knowledge, we're one of the few that incorporates the open mic round into the show. Most Nashville writers rounds they have their feature rounds, and you get scheduled for those, and and they just roll through the different rounds of songwriters. What Greg from Greg and Good Company up in LA started was putting in an open mic round after each feature round that got drawn at random. And it makes a really cool blend of giving people a chance to get exposure and get started within the music scene while also setting a really good professional standard of quality from the feature round songwriters that just makes a really great show for people to bring. Orange County has a really thriving open mic scene, and the cool thing about Writers Round Orange County is that it kind of creates a nice bridge from between just doing open mics to graduating to shows and being able to build a fan base.
Anyone can go to writersround.org and listen. They have locations in Los Angeles, San Diego, Orange County, New Jersey, Knoxville, Tennessee.
And we actually have a sister chapter of Riders Around Orange County over in Fullerton as well. That's run by Greg Artavia. They just changed venues. Greg's been one of our regulars. He's there almost every night, and he's a fantastic guy. Really good songwriter. He's doing it every week on Mondays. You can find him at Greg Artavia Music on Instagram or at Riders Around Fullerton on Instagram.
So, Ron, can we hear something original by you?
Yes. This song is one of my songs that I released on my first EP called Alabama Shore. I'm originally from Alabama, born in 29 Palms, but my dad was in the military, and we moved out to Alabama when I was really young. So I grew up there and wrote the song after moving to California to pursue making music as a career, and it was just kind of a song that reminded me of why I was out here. So the song's called Alabama Shore. No, I'm not sure I'm right. My reflection's favorite plight. Get real and leave it all. Get a real life like you're told. But what's real and what is life? The world's left by those so bold to try. And one of them are just a lie. An actor with the script no one cared to write. Some days I wanna go back to that Alabama shore. A charade is a fool's game. I'm afraid that I've been played. Am I lost in deluded hope, searching for another fool's gold? I can be a bit insane, as long as it's not in vain. Many grow old to find regret and safe from lives. Those who risk and never fold always have the stories told. But what's real and what is life? The world's led by those so bold to try. Am I one of them or just a lie? An actor with the script no one cared to write. Some days I wanna go back to that Alabama shore. A charade is a fool's game. I'm afraid that I've been played. Am I lost in deluded hope, searching for another fool's gold? I can be a bit insane, as long as it's not in vain. Maybe I'm crazy and insane. Maybe I'm throwing it all away. Maybe I'll lose it all in half, holding my shame to lead me home. If you can take all that you made and risk it all on a turn of page, my son, yours is the world, and what's more, you be a man. Guess I just breaking time since the wear from the climb. No one's really got it down. Each new life breaks new ground. Some days I wanna go back to that Alabama shore. The charade is a fool's game. I'm afraid that I've been played. Am I lost in deluded hope, searching for another fool's gold? I can be a bit insane, as long as it's not in vain.
Nice.
It's one of my favorites.
That one is my favorite. I think it's very well written, and thank you.
Thank Thank you.
When did you start writing original music?
I guess I started writing when I was in college, around sophomore year. Mm-hmm. I started singing in the car to country music in the truck when I first started driving. And somehow, by the time I got to senior year, I was like, I guess I'm pretty good at this. And I don't know if my parents share that same opinion, but I went out and joined our audition choir for high school and actually made it, and got to college and got involved in college ministry at Auburn University and wanted to sing in the worship band, and so I started picked up guitar and started taking vocal lessons, and eventually just started playing around with trying to write songs, and kind of grew out from there.
What are you playing on today?
I'm playing on a Martin Dreadnought Jr. a year or so after moving to Orange County. It's been really great guitar. It's got a nice warm body to it. Unfortunately, it's got a little bit of a crack in it. I don't know where it came from. I got to go get it fixed now. But it's been a great guitar for me.
It's got that Martin sound.
Yeah. Right.
You can pick that right up.
I don't know about fixing the crack.
It will need to eventually be
right. Oh, up there.
It's not enough to really affect the sound that much, but I'm not sure where it came from. I'm not sure if I accidentally hit the car door on it or something. But
oh, ow!
Blame it on the weather.
Ouch!
That one you can get away with.
I did. So this one, I had to get set up and actually get the a new fretboard for it, and had to have a guy like redo the inside because I didn't realize that you didn't need to leave it in a hot car so your glue could melt and then the structure would fall apart. So I now never.
Oh my gosh! So exactly how much work have you had done to this guitar? Hold on. The fretboard, the glue, the what?
So the just the internal skeleton of what holds the body together, the glue on that had started to melt. So it was the back end was bowed out and it was
jeepers.
So
oh my
it
gosh!
Just had a lot of different things that I didn't realize it was wrong until the guy was like, "Yeah, you probably should fix this, or it's just gonna kind of go to crap on you." So he ended up offering to put on a new fretboard and everything for it. So.
And a new fretboard. I'm just thinking about everything this poor guitar's been through. Let me hug it. That guitar needs a hug.
I guess I'm a little more abusive to my instruments than I probably should be.
Did you grow up in Alabama?
Yes.
So you're a Southern boy.
Yes. And I know that you lived over in Mississippi for a little while.
I did. I lived there for 17 years while my husband was on contract with the bank. Yeah, had the Southern experience. And I really love and miss my friends. Yeah.
Good people down south.
Yeah. We have time for another song.
Yeah.
Would you like to share one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This next song is What's to Know. Wrote this song around pandemic. Just all the chaos in the world, and I kind of come to the I hope adult realization is just I don't know that much, and there's probably just a whole lot that I'm never going to know. So, this song's called What's to Know. On what they used to be, broader in view, but blind to the scene. The more I see, the less I perceive. The higher I climb, the more clouds block the light. How could I hold the whole world in my hands? How could I grasp all of life as a man? The saddest of fools thinks himself a wise man. when I'm wise in my head. It's time to learn it all again. Well, should I just hide in a cave, light my world with a fire, warm myself in its light? The shadows would be quite enough with my dreams build reality, with what I want it to be. How could I hold the whole world in my hands? How could I grasp all of life as a man? The saddest of fools thinks himself a wise man, when I'm wise in my head. It's time to learn it all again. Yet there's a light, there's a truth, there's a way to see what I can and accept when I can't. I could hide in my den or lose all the night's game, but I don't need to know what's to know anyway. How could I hold the whole world in my hands? How could I grasp all of life as a man? The saddest of fools thinks himself a wise man, when I'm wise in my head. It's time to learn it all again, when I trust what I have. It's time to lose it all again.
Nice.
Thank you.
Beautiful song.
Ron Maxime.
That's one of those you just get lost in.
I know.
It's good to hear.
We were all feeling so comfortable.
Yes.
Give me the title to that song one more time, please.
What's to know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, Ron.
Thank you.
Yes, and congratulations on 1 year of very successful Writers Round of Orange County, part of the writersround.org network. You have successfully been booking songwriters week after week after week, putting the spotlight on those songwriters, giving them a venue to come out and share and play their songs. But not only that, connect as a community, find other co-writers, find other producers, and just hang. Literally, everyone's there for the same purpose. That's what's really good about the whole thing. Thank you for your dedication and the consistency.
Oh, thanks so much.
I'll be there this Tuesday night, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Night.
Yeah, 6:30. Come on out and hang out with us. We got, like I said, we have a fantastic lineup of some of our best songwriters that we've had over the past year. Get some fantastic brews from Gunwhale Ales. It's going to be a fantastic night.
Now, how can people get a hold of you and find you on social media?
You can find me on social media at Ron Maxime, and then, or you can check out at Writers Around Orange County on Instagram. Orange County pretty much is solely on Instagram. I'm across YouTube, Instagram, X, whatever you happen to follow on. Yeah, if you want to come and check out Writers Around Orange County, we'd love to have you there.
Tuesday nights at Gunwhale Ales in Costa Mesa. What is the start time?
Start time will be 6:30 for music, but the hangs will start at 6.
The hang.
The hang.
The hang. The hang starts at 6. Gunwhale Ales, Costa Mesa. Thank you very much, Ron Maxime.
Yeah, thank you for coming in.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me, Michaela. Appreciate you putting this on every Monday, and giving songwriters a chance to share their stuff on the radio waves.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much, Ron Maxime.
You were listening to GZR, Ground Zero Radio. Follow us on social media and every Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Time on KOCI 101.5.